Cette semaine, nous étions en Estonie dans le cadre du programme Vet4Change. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes à Rapina, dans le sud-est de l'Estonie, après plusieurs jours de visites et de rencontres. Et nous finissons ce séjour ici à Rapina, à la frontière russe. À ma gauche, il y a le lac Pepsi. De l'autre côté, c'est donc la frontière russe. Cette semaine, ça a été vraiment l'occasion de découvrir de très belles expériences, de faire de très belles rencontres. L'idée de ce programme, c'est vraiment de travailler sur le dialogue dans les territoires, sur l'éducation, sur la jeunesse, dans une logique de développement durable. Cette session était une étape importante au regard des événements qui ont eu lieu en Ukraine, de l'invasion par la Russie. Nous avons vraiment vu comment s'organise au niveau de tout le pays la solidarité, l'accueil de réfugiés ukrainiens dans la société. Ce qui nous paraît incroyable, c'est la capacité de tous les gens qu'on a vus ici à s'organiser. Ça leur fait peur, ça les inquiète, ils ne savent pas trop comment faire, mais ils disent on va le faire. À ma gauche, il y a ce terrain de jeu pour enfants qui illustre la coopération entre l'Europe et la Russie. Ça s'appelle Bridging Waters, comment mettre des ponts sur l'eau pour se rassembler. Ça nous paraissait bien illustré ce qu'on souhaite poursuivre au-delà de cette crise dans la rencontre entre tous les peuples et pas les uns contre les autres. Pour l'instant, les relations avec la Russie sont interrompues, en tout cas sont très difficiles. Les gens ici continuent à avoir de l'amitié pour leurs voisins. Tout ce qu'on peut espérer, c'est que tout ce qu'on vit en ce moment soit temporaire et que cette crise dure le moins longtemps possible pour qu'on puisse revoir à nouveau des panneaux comme celui-là qui illustre la coopération entre l'Est et l'Ouest, même si on peut parler de Grand Est et de Grand Ouest.
Today I was taking a trip in Iceland Saaremaa to visit a vocational school. About the visit, I was very impressed at the school with the vocational trainings that they are doing there. They also train a lot of jobs, and not only jobs just to be trained, but new jobs and jobs that they are needed for the local businessmen, for the local stakeholders, and for the needs of the area. About the building, the school was very interesting because it has all the facilities for the jobs, for the trainings, all the facility also for people to stay if they come from different locations, and all the facility to train. They have a lot of connection with local businessmen and local entrepreneurs. It's very, very interesting. I saw their engagement to the territory. All they do is for the territory, for the people, even they are coming from other place to stay in the territory and to find a place to stay, a place to work, and a job. It's very interesting, the approach to teach. They always find new jobs, and if they don't have teachers, they collaborate with businessmen, and they invite good teacher from them to teach at the school, and also making the preparation for the new job to be integrated in the national type of working.
I was invited by my colleague Franja. She works on your project, and she just said that there will be more different lags, and also our hosts are lags from Saaremaa. It's very good to come here to see different kind of work, different regions, different projects actually. And that was my plan to get new connections, because this period of our working is now finishing. We will be preparing new strategy, and it's nice to go on field to see what other LAGs are doing and where we can keep or come together for future projects. I will say in different way, okay. I worked before in municipality, and we had different projects, and I was a lot of time in the field, so outside, with inhabitants, with people, with different enterprises. And I see now in our LAG we didn't do that much, and I see the opportunity to meet new future colleagues, new project partners for next period. The second one was maybe when we visited this real Saaremaa superwoman, I say, which she managed to get together all the different social things in one building, actually, from school to cultural place. They build a school actually, and there are so many different activities inside, all the social activities, and that's for such a small village, that's something incredible. This Ledra village, for me, I had the impression that I'm going into a fairy tale. It's so different, and at first, if I would go alone or drive alone with my own car as a tourist, I thought, oh, that's everything is closed, remote, nobody lives here. But then when you see or you hear the story, you are just impressed, and you're wordless.
I'm Franja Gavrošik-Schmidt. I work in Regional Development Agency in Gorenjska region. It's one of 12 Slovene regions, northwest. And I work mostly in regional development, so we prepare regional development plans and then working with 18 municipalities in our region. So we are here. I think the main point is that we see how the territory is developing and how different stakeholders are connected to each other, and also maybe to develop some ideas for the future cooperation in between LAG or other structures.
Ja kott on siin all, et kohe kotti. Üks käsi hoiab. Ja.
The beans. Try one.
Black, blue black, yes. Little sweet.
I can. It was also interesting how they, on one side you have to have people which are committed to the things. They want to change something in their territory, that we saw also today with this Jarika, because she is really a woman with quite big energy and quite many ideas, and I think she is also the connector between people there. And if you have one such a person which can also motivate the others, like she did to this, to the woman which we saw then working for the home products, which we then saw also that they are sold in the big shopping centers. So all the chain is important, and every person can contribute something that the village and the maybe more remote areas are also developing.
So about 6 years ago, my wife came home with the idea that, darling, we have to put up a village distillery. Our home is 10 kilometers south from here on the coast here. And my background is in journalism. Her background is in fashion design. So it was totally natural that we put up a distillery. The black one is the male one, the white one is the female product. They have both won a bunch of the international medals around the world. And the trick is that they are like gins, but they don't have alcohol in them. So you can use it.
Both of them?
Yes. The female version is a bit more aromatic, while the black one is more gin-like maybe. Both of them use juniper berries as the main ingredient and so on, and the other kind of key gin ingredients. But they, I think the most appropriate name for them is either the non-alcoholic gin or the cocktail component.
People with origin here in Saaremaa, they are coming back, and yes, it was interesting to hear the guy who was a journalist, to quit Tallinn, to go to a place like this, and to start with this job on a new way, actually. With this startup and finding those different co-financers. So yes, it's interesting, but for me, I come from a quite tourist region, and he said that he's opened just for, I don't know, 2 months per year, and otherwise he's exporting this gin. It's interesting that it's still so. The location is okay for him. You know what I want to say? There are transport costs, so yeah, it's not that easy to come from here or to transport to Tallinn and then I don't know to go to abroad. So yeah, it's quite. He was very brave to start business here, maybe. Yeah.
Here we saw that they don't have anymore the demographic problems because they have population is young and old population is quite the same. So that means that and the families are coming back. So there is the future. So it's possible. In the morning it was very nice to see this competence center and the college. And then in the afternoon, this village. So maybe this comparison between innovation on one side and tradition on the other side. It's a small island, it's not a big island, but you have these two things which are quite interesting to see in one day.
Yes, it's hard to get asleep in the evening because there are so many different things that we see. Yeah, it's very unique, I say.
It's a second day, but I have the feeling like we would be here already longer because they were very intensive days. Yesterday we saw quite many interesting things, and today also.
of red wine and a few good stories to tell me, so I just have to wait. The priest just left.
Yesterday we, on the way back from Saaremaa Island, we visited a smaller island next to it, Muhu, which has its own municipality, a small one compared to normal Estonian municipalities because they are an island. And they still provide basic education, 9 years, and very other different options for the young people to go after school, like a youth center and sports center. And we saw also some municipality workers who are very active there. And we talked about their work and how they think about making the life of local people better. I knew it earlier that they were nominated as the most youth-friendly municipality in Estonia this year, and I really wanted to see what they are doing and how are they different. And I see that they don't have so many borders between the institutions. They think of the child, and every grown-up is helping the child to develop in their own way, either in sports or in band playing or whatever means they have in their houses, and they are very well equipped. And it seems that they don't close the doors of the school at a certain time, but they spend time there, and it brings the village together. They have a place to be and to educate the young. Today we are doing it in the government showroom for Digital Estonia. So I think it's also a good comparison of real life and the digital services that are behind everything, remaining invisible for the tourists. But it's an important part of our life because we really use these services.
Yesterday we visited Setomaa. We had opportunity to visit smoke sauna. We meet local people. We visited local cafeteria. We went to Russia 4 times, and we also see Rapina Harbor. It's a nice place where you can see across the lake Russia, and there are cooperation projects with Russia. It's a nice place.
Hello, my name is Anu-Christine Tokko, and I am a youth work and education specialist in Rapina municipality. Today we have a World Cafe kind of event for the young people to get more young people to participate in decision making. So today we have 6 different topics for the young people to discuss, and all the topics are led by people that are specialists on this topic. Shall I also name the topics? Yeah. So the first topic is career paths, how you can develop your dreams with your education and career choices. The second topic is mental health for young people. The third topic is how to make decisions on a local level. The fourth is Rapina municipality in 10 years, so everything to do with developmental things. The fifth topic is how to make your dreams come true. And the sixth is how to be ready in a crisis. So all the young people could register for this event and choose the topics, 2 of them, that they like the best. So today we have people who are really interested in the topics they have chosen and can discuss with specialists on the field.
We would like to have more young people participate in local decision making in Rapina municipality, and luckily we have good people in the council and in the local government who are also interested in this. So today, in the beginning of this event, we had also our mayor and the chairman of the council here to greet the young people and say what they expect of the young people. And the thing they said mostly was just speak up. We are here. Today you have an opportunity, and join our young people's active group that we have also started as of last year. And this active group comes together once a month and discusses important topics in the municipality. This is a government school, a vocational school here in Rapina, Rapina Horticulture School. And we have a partnership in the municipality with this school as our local culture center is also located here. So we don't see the reason to have such a big hall that nobody ever uses or hardly ever uses. So the national school lets us use their space for different events. We also asked the people from students from this school to participate, but unfortunately this week they have a practice week, so they are all out of class and couldn't come this time.
Kiirem lugu.
I know a faster
Nüüd me keerame selle siia peale.
Setomaa is a little place in South Estonia. It has its own culture and its own dialect. People appreciate their culture and language and traditions, and there are many active people. They have their own cafeterias, they produce things like we saw one man was producing soaps. They have a gymnasium there. They have kindergarten, which have a special group which works on dialect. They use their own dialect there, and it's really a nice place. It has wonderful nature. Yeah. This project in Rapina harbor with Russia, it is finished. We hope that we can continue our cooperation with Russia, but we are not sure about it because of the situation at this time. The whole week was very busy and very interesting. Although I'm from Estonia, we visited 2 islands. I have never been in these islands, and it was quite interesting because we saw so much cooperation between those people and so much energy, all the things they do. We visited schools and we saw juniper production and how they make gin, and we visited the shop where they sell local products, and we meet many interesting people. I think local people in Estonia, they think a lot about how to bring back youth to their home place. So they give youngsters opportunity to go somewhere, to discover the world, like on the islands, to go to the mainland. But they cooperate on these places, like school cooperates with youth center. They make this environment so good and nice that the youngsters want to return if they are already adults. Yes, we heard, on this island, there was a family, they had this family farm. It's usual that someone of children has to take it over, so they prepare themselves already if they are children. They think about how to keep this housekeeping, how to give it over to their children, and it's kind of tradition. I think now it's time to go to Slovenia and to see what they do there, and then share our experience and get new experience from there. It's time to move on. I think it was very nice time here, and I hope that many of those partners and also the partners who couldn't come here will return to Estonia, and we will meet them here again.